Welcome to Readers Theater, our first Players Guild show of 2025. Last year, we enjoyed reading plays by Neil Simon. This year, we're featuring American playwrights from the 1940s to the 1960s. The actors are reading 5 scenes from 4 different plays, a mixture of dramatic and comedic material. I hope you enjoy our choices. Our first play, Inherit the Wind, was written by playwrights Jerome Lawrence and Robert E. Lee. The play premiered in Dallas in 1955. It fictionalized the 1925 Scopes Monkey Trial as a means to discuss the then McCarthy trials. The play was also intended to defend intellectual freedom. The role of Brady is intended to reflect the famed orator William Jennings Bryan, while the role of Drummond is intended to resemble the noted defense attorney Clarence Darrow. The playwrights have stated in a written note that the play is not meant to be a historical account, and various events were substantially altered or invented. It's not about science versus religion. It's about the right to think. Tonight, the scene we're reading is the end of Act 2, Scene 2. The men are facing off in court. Julius Hirsch is reading Drummond. Rich Dawson is reading Brady. Rosanna Brown is the judge. Laurie Richards reads Davenport. Rosanna Bellino Strickland is the bailiff. Sandy Dawson and Gudrun Eastham are jurors.
The court rules out any expert testimony of Charles Darwin's Origin of the Species and Descent of Man.
The court so rules.
Would the court admit expert testimony regarding a book known as the Holy Bible?
Any objection, Colonel Brady?
If the counsel can advance the case of the defendant through the use of the Holy Scriptures, the prosecution will take no exception.
Good. I call to the stand one of the world's foremost experts on the Bible and its teachings, Matthew Harrison Brady.
Oh, Your Honor, this is preposterous.
Well, it's highly unorthodox. I've never known an instance where the defense called the prosecuting attorney as a witness.
Your Honor, this entire trial is unorthodox. If the interests of right and justice will be served, I will take the stand.
But Colonel Brady...
The court will support you if you wish to decline to testify as a witness against your own case.
Your Honor, I shall not testify against anything. I shall speak out, as I have all my life, on behalf of the living truth of the Holy Scriptures.
Mr. Meeker, you'd better swear in the witness, please.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Am I correct, sir, calling on you as an expert on the Bible?
I believe it is not boastful to say that I have studied the Bible as much as any layman, and I've tried to live according to its precepts.
Well, bully for you. Now I suppose you can quote me chapter and verse, right straight through the King James Version, can't you?
There are many portions of the Holy Bible that I have committed to memory.
I don't suppose you've memorized many passages from the Origin of Species.
I am not in the least interested in that pagan hypotheses of that book.
Never read it.
And I never will.
Then how in perdition do you have the gall to whoop up this holy war against something you don't know anything about? How can you be so cocksure that the body of scientific knowledge systemized in the writings of Charles Darwin is in any way irreconcilable with the spirit of the book of Genesis?
Would you state that question again, sir?
Well, let me put it this way. On page 19 of The Origin of Species, Darwin
I
states...
object to this, Your Honor. Colonel Brady has been called as an authority on the Bible. Now the gentleman from Chicago is using this opportunity to read into the record scientific testimony, which you, Your Honor, have previously ruled as irrelevant. If he's going to examine Colonel Brady on the Bible, let him stick to the Bible, the Holy Bible, and only the Bible.
You will confine your questions to the Bible.
All right. I get the scent in the wind. We'll play in your ballpark, Colonel. Now let me get this straight. Let's get it clear. This is the book that you're an expert on.
That is correct.
Now tell me, do you feel that every word in this book should be taken literally?
Everything in the Bible should be accepted exactly as it is given there.
Now take this place where the whale swallows Jonah. Do you figure that actually happened?
The Bible does not say a whale, it says a big fish.
Matter of fact, it says a great fish. But it's pretty much the same thing. What's your feeling about that?
I believe in a God who can make a whale and who can make a man, can do both what he pleases.
I want these amens in the record. I recollect a story about Joshua making the sun stand still. Now, as an expert, you tell me that's as true as the Jonah business, right? That's a pretty neat trick. You think Houdini could do it?
I do not question or scoff at the miracles of the Lord, as do ye of little faith.
Where is this leading us, Your Honor? What does it have to do with the State versus Bertram case?
Colonel Drummond, the court must be satisfied that this line of questioning has some bearing on the case.
You've ruled out all my witnesses. I must be allowed to examine the one witness you've left me in my own way.
Your Honor, I am willing to sit here and endure Mr. Drummond's sneering and his disrespect, for he's pleading the case of the prosecution by his contempt for all that is holy.
I object, I object, I object.
On what grounds? Is it possible that something is holy to the celebrated agnostic?
Yes, the individual human mind. In a child's power to master the multiplication table, there is more sanctity than in all your shouted amens, holy holies, and hosannas. An idea is greater monument than a cathedral. And the advance of man's knowledge is more of a miracle than any sticks turned to snakes, or the parting of the waters. But are we now to halt the march of progress because Mr. Brady frightens us with a fable? Gentlemen, progress never has been a bargain. You've got to pay for it. Sometimes I think there's a man behind a counter who says, all right, now you can have your telephone, but you have to give up privacy, the dream of distance. Madam, you may vote, but at the price you lose the right to retreat behind a powder puff or a petticoat. Mister, you can conquer the air, but the birds must lose their wonder, and the clouds will smell of gasoline. Darwin moved us forward to a hilltop where we could look back and see the way from which we came. But this view, this insight, this knowledge, we must abandon our faith in the pleasant poetry of Genesis?
We must not abandon faith. Faith is the important thing.
Then why did God plague us with the power to think? Mr. Brady, why do you deny the one faculty which lifts man above all the creatures on the earth? The power of his brain to reason. What other merit have we? The elephant's larger. The horse is stronger and swifter. The butterfly, more beautiful. The mosquito, more prolific. Even the simple sponge is more durable. What does a sponge think?
I don't know. I'm a man, not a sponge.
Do you think a sponge thinks?
If the Lord wishes a sponge to think, it thinks.
This man wishes to be accorded the same privilege as a sponge.
Of course.
He wishes to think.
Of course.
But your client is wrong. I'm sorry, that's your line.
See,
That's what happens when you
no,
read.
your client is wrong. He is deluded. He has lost his way.
It's sad that we aren't all gifted with your positive knowledge of right and wrong, Mr. Brady. How old do you think this rock is?
You know, I'm more interested in the rock of ages than I am in the age of rocks.
Dr. Page of Oberlin College tells me that this rock is at least 10 million years old.
Well, Colonel Drummond, you managed to sneak in some of that scientific testimony after all.
Look, Mr. Brady, there are fossil remains of a prehistoric marine creature which was found in this very county and which lived here millions of years ago when these mountain ranges were submerged in water.
I know the Bible gives a fine account of the flood, but your professor is a little mixed up on his dates. That rock is not more than 6,000 years old.
How do you know?
A fine biblical scholar, Bishop Usher, by the way, has determined for us the exact date and hour of the creation. It occurred in the year 4004 BC.
That's Bishop Usher's opinion.
It's not an opinion, it's a literal fact, which the good bishop arrived at through careful computation of the ages of the prophets, as set down in the Old Testament. In fact, he determined that the Lord began the creation on the 23rd of October in the year 4004 BC at 9 a.m.
Okay. Is that Eastern Standard Time? or Rocky Mountain Time? It wasn't daylight savings time, was it? Oh, because the Lord didn't make the sun until the fourth day.
Oh, well, that is correct.
The first day, what was it, a 24-hour day?
The Bible says it was a day.
There wasn't any sun. How do you know how long it was?
The Bible says it was a day.
A normal day? A literal day? A 24-hour day?
I do not know.
What do you think?
I do not think about things that I do not think about.
Do you ever think about things you do think about? Isn't it possible that the first day was 25 hours long? There was no way to measure it. No way to tell. Could it have been 25 hours?
It's possible.
Oh, you interpret that the first day recorded in the book of Genesis could be of indeterminate length.
I mean to say that the day referred to is not necessarily a 24-hour day.
It could have been 30 hours, or a month, or a year, or 100 years, or 10 million years.
I protest. This is not only irrelevant, immaterial, it's illegal. I demand to know the purpose of Mr. Drummond's examination. What is he trying to do?
I'll tell you what he's trying to do. He wants to destroy everybody's belief in the Bible and in God.
You know that's not true. I'm trying to stop you bigots and ignoramuses from controlling the education of the United States. And you know it.
I shall ask the bailiff to clear the court unless there is order here.
How dare you attack the Bible?
The Bible is a book. A good book. But it's not the only book.
It is the revealed word of the Almighty God. God spake to the men who wrote the Bible.
Oh, God speaks to you.
He didn't speak to Charles Darwin, I know, because God tells me to oppose the evil teachings of that man.
But he does teach to you. He does speak to you.
Yes,
Okay. He tells you exactly what's right and what's wrong.
yes,
And you act accordingly.
yes.
So you, Matthew Harrison Brady, through oratory, legislation, or whatever, pass along God's orders to the rest of the world. Gentlemen, meet the prophet from Nebraska.
Please.
Is that the way of things? God tells Brady what is good? To be against Brady is to be against God?
No. Each man is a free agent.
Then what is Bertram Cates doing in the Hillsborough jail? Suppose Mr. Cates had enough influence and lung power to railroad through the state legislature a law that only Darwin should be taught in this public
That's
school.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. There is only one great truth in the world.
Yeah, the gospel according to Brady. God speaks to Brady, and Brady tells the world, Brady, Brady, Brady Almighty.
The Lord is my strength.
What if a lesser being, a Cates or a Darwin, has the audacity to think that God whispered to him that an un-Brady thought might still be holy? Must men go to prison because they are at odds with the self-appointed prophet? Extend the testaments. Have a book of Brady. We shall hex the Pentateuch and slip you neatly between Numbers and Deuteronomy.
My friends, Your Honor, my followers, ladies and
The
gentlemen,
witness is excused.
all you know what I stand for, what I believe. I believe in the truth of the book of Genesis and Exodus and Leviticus and Numbers and Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd
Your Honor,
Chronicles.
this completes the
Genesis,
testimony. The witness
Nehemiah,
is
Esther,
excused.
Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, and the prophets, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos,
You're
Obadiah, John, Micah,
excused,
Nahum,
Colonel
Malachi,
Brady.
Zephaniah,
Your Honor,
Haggai.
I want to speak to you about
The
Second
striking
court
all of
is
this from the
adjourned
record.
until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Our second scene is by William Inge. Inge was an American playwright and novelist. His main works often feature solitary people who are encumbered with strained sexual relations. Because his plays were often set in small towns in the Midwest, he has been known as the playwright of the Midwest. In 1953, he received a Pulitzer Prize for the play Picnic. His play Bus Stop received 4 different Tony Award nominations, and it was made into a famous movie who starred Marilyn Monroe. Tonight, the scene we are presenting from his play Come Back Little Sheba is the last scene in Act 1. The title refers to the family dog who ran away and never came home. This is a story of Doc and Lola, an unhappy married couple, and the change in their lives when they rent a room to Marie, a college student. She is young and sexy and happy and excited about life. While her boyfriend is away, she befriends Turk. And Turk is a star on the track team, and she wants him to model in an advertisement she is creating for a local competition. Doc does not like that Marie is hanging out with Turk because she's engaged to someone else. This scene is between Marie and Turk. Marie is read by Macy Zarrett, and Turk is read by Julius Hurst.
Bye, Mr. Delaney.
He hates my guts.
Oh, he does not.
Yeah. He does. He asked me, he's jealous.
Jealous?
I've always thought he had a crush on you.
Oh, Turk, don't be silly. Doc is nice to me. It's just a few little things that he does, like fixing my breakfast. But he's nice to everyone.
You ever make a pass?
No, he'd never do that.
You better not.
Turk, don't be ridiculous. Doc's such a nice man. If he gets fun out of being nice to me, why not?
He's got a wife of his own, hasn't he? Why doesn't he make a pass at her?
Things like that are none of our business.
Okay, how about a snuggle, lovely?
No more for tonight, Turk.
Why is tonight different than any other night?
I think we should have a rule that every once in a while, we should just sit and talk.
Okay, what we talk about?
Well, there's lots of things.
Okay, started.
A person doesn't just start a conversation that way.
Start any way you want.
Or two people should have something to talk about, like politics or psychology or religion.
How about sex?
Turk,
Have you read the Kinsey Report, Miss Buckholder?
I should say not.
How old were you had your first affair, Miss Buckholder? Did you ever have relations with your grandfather?
Turk, stop it.
You want to talk about something, I'm only trying to please. Let's have a kiss.
Not tonight.
Who are you saving it for?
Don't talk that way.
Well, thanks, Miss Buckholder. But for a nice evening, it's been a most enjoyable talk.
Turk, where are you going?
I guess I'm a man of action, baby.
Turk, don't go.
Why not? I'm not doing any good here.
Just don't go.
Now, why didn't you think of this before? Come on, let's get to work.
Turk, this is all we ever do.
Are you complaining?
No,
Then what do you want to put on such a front for?
it's not a front.
What else is it? Oh no, Turk. Not tonight, Turk. I want to talk about philosophy, Turk. When all the time you know that if I went out of here without giving you a good loving up, you'd be sore as hell, wouldn't you?
Oh, Turk.
It's true, isn't it?
Maybe.
How about tonight, lovely? Going to be lonesome.
Turk, you're in training.
What of it? I can throw that old javelin any old time, any old time. Come on, baby. We gotta go by with it before, haven't we? We got by with it before, haven't we?
Oh, I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I think Mrs. Delaney knows.
Well, bring her along. I'll take care of her too if I keep her quiet.
Turk,
What makes you think so?
women know these things. They can sense them. She asks so many questions.
Does she ever say anything?
No,
No, you're imagining things.
maybe.
Well, stop it.
Okay.
Honey, I know I talk awful rough around you sometimes. I never was a very gentlemanly bastard. But you really don't mind it, do you? Anyway, you know I'm nuts about you.
Are you?
Now, Miss Buckholder, what is your opinion of the psychodynamic pressure of living in the atomic age?
Turk, don't make fun of me.
Tonight?
Well,
Tonight will never come again, okay?
tonight will never come again. Let's go somewhere first. Have a few beers. We can't be here till
Okay.
we're going to sleep anyway. Come on.
Okay.
Time for a bit of comedy. Our third scene is from Thornton Wilder's famous play, The Matchmaker, which opened in 1955. It is a rewrite of one of his earlier plays, The Merchant of Yonkers, which was a flop. The Matchmaker was a hit, ran 486 performances, and won a Tony Award for its director. This scene may look and sound familiar because the musical Hello Dolly was based on this play, and the characters and dialogue are very similar. Thornton Wilder was an American playwright, novelist, and occasional actor. He won 3 Pulitzer Prizes for his novel, The Bridge of St. Louis Ray, and the plays Our Town and The Skin of Our Teeth. He continued writing novels and plays until his death in 1975. We will be presenting 2 scenes from The Matchmaker. Our first scene takes place in Mrs. Malloy's hat shop. Many of the characters in this play have unintentionally converged in her shop, and chaos ensues. Mrs. Malloy is read by Rosanna Brown, Mrs. Levi by Denise Pepper. Barnaby is read by Julius Hirsch. Cornelius by Mike Sternfeld. Mr. Vandergelder is read by Rich Dawson, and Minnie by Lori Richards.
Excuse me, Mrs. Malloy. I must get that order ready for Mrs. Parkinson.
Yes, we must get that off before closing.
Yeah, I want to get it, send it off by the errand girl.
Oh, Minnie, I'll do that, Minnie.
Mrs. Malloy, help! There's a man.
Minnie, you're imagining it. You're tired, dear. You go to the back room and lie down.
There's a man.
If there's a man in there, we'll get him out. Whoever you are, come out of there.
Nonsense. There's no man there. See, Miss Fay's nerves are playing tricks on her. What were you saying, Mr. Vandergelder?
Achoo.
Well, now.
Shoo.
Bless you.
Yes, there is a man in there. I'll explain it all to you another time. Thank you very much for coming to see me. Good afternoon, Dolly. Good afternoon, Mr. Vandergelder.
You're protecting a man in there.
There's a very simple explanation, but for the present, good afternoon.
You know, the whole room's crawling with men. I can't get over it.
The world's going to pieces. I can't believe my own eyes.
Come, Mr. Vandergelder. Ernestine Simple's waiting for us. Oh, but you know, Irene, when I think of all the wonderful things in your shop, well, make the most of it, dear. And, goodbye. Goodbye.
So that was one of your practical jokes, Mr. Hackle.
No, Mrs. Malloy.
Come out from under there, Barnaby Tucker, you troublemaker. There's nothing to be afraid of, Minnie. I know all about these gentlemen.
Mrs. Malloy, we realize what happened here.
You think because you're rich, you can make up for all the harm you do? Is that it?
No.
No.
Minnie, this is the famous Cornelius Hackle, who goes around New York tying people into knots. And that's Barnaby Tucker, another troublemaker.
How do you do?
Minnie, choose yourself any hat in the store. We're going out to dinner. If this Mr. Hackle is so rich and gay and charming, he's going to be rich and gay and charming with us. He dines 3 nights a week at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant, does he? Well, he's taking us there now.
Mrs. Malloy, are you sure it's safe?
Minnie, hold your tongue. We're in a position to put these men into jail if they so much as squeak.
Jail, Mrs. Malloy?
Jail, Mr. Hackle. Officer Cogarty does everything I tell him to do. Minnie, you and I have been respectable for years. Now we're in disgrace. Might as well make the most of it. Come into the workroom with me. I know some ways we could perk up our appearance. Gentlemen, we'll be back in a minute.
Mrs. Malloy, I hear there's an awfully good restaurant at the railway station.
The railway station? The railway station? Certainly not. No, sir. You're going to give us a good dinner in the heart of the fashionable world. Go on in, Minnie. Don't you boys forget that you've made us lose our reputations. And now the fashionable world is the only place we can eat.
She's angry at us, Cornelius. Maybe we better run away now.
No, I'm not going to go. I'm going to go through with this if it kills me. Barnaby, for a woman like that, a man could consent to go back to Yonkers and be a success.
All I know is no woman's going to make a success out of me.
Jail or no jail, we're going to take those ladies out to dinner. So grit your teeth.
Gentlemen, the cabs are at the corner, so forward march.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Mrs. Malloy, is it far to the restaurant? Couldn't we just walk?
Minnie, take off your things. We're not going.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Malloy.
Malloy.
Mr. Hackle, I don't go anywhere I'm not wanted. Good night. I'm not very happy to have met you.
Mrs. Malloy.
I suppose you think we're not fashionable enough for you. Well, I won't be a burden to you. Good night, Mr. Tucker.
We want you to come with us more than anything in the world, Mrs. Malloy.
No, you don't. Look at you. Look at the pair of them, Minnie. Scowling. Both of them.
Please, Mrs. Malloy.
Then smile. Go on, smile. That's not enough. Minnie, you can come with me and we'll get our own supper.
Smile, Barnaby, you lout.
My face can't smile any stronger than that.
Then do something. Show some interest. Do something lively. Sing.
I can't sing, really I can't.
We're wasting our time, Minnie. They don't want us.
Barnaby, what can you sing? Mrs. Malloy, all we know are sad songs.
That doesn't matter. If you want us to go out with you, you've got to sing something.
Dun, 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 dun. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting in the old campground. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting in the old campground. Bum, bum.
We'll come. You boys go ahead. Minnie, get the front door. I'll lock the workroom.
Mrs. Malloy, you're crying.
Oh, Minnie, the world is full of wonderful things. Watch me, dear. Tell me if my petticoat's showing.
Our next playwright is Tennessee Williams. Along with Eugene O'Neill and Arthur Miller, he is considered one of the three foremost playwrights of the 20th century. He was 33 when he suddenly became famous for The Glass Menagerie. The following 2 decades saw more successes with A Streetcar Named Desire, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Sweet Bird of Youth, and The Night of the Iguana. Most of his plays have been adapted for the cinema. He also wrote short stories, poetry, essays, and a volume of memoirs. In 1979, he was inducted into the American Theater Hall of Fame. Tonight, we're presenting a scene from The Glass Menagerie. The play is narrated by one of its main characters, Tom. Because these memories, as he is looking back at his mother and sister, Tom cautions the audience that what they see may not be precisely what is happening. Amanda, Tom's mother, is a faded Southern belle who yearns for her past as a debutante. She worries about her daughter Laura, who is very shy, walks with a limp, and is very insecure about the outside world. Tom works at a shoe warehouse to support the family. This play has strong autobiographical elements with characters based on the author, his histrionic mother, and his mentally fragile sister. Williams also drew on a short story and screenplay that he had written called The Gentleman Caller. This scene is about that gentleman caller. Because his mother is nagging, Tom was invited a co-worker, Jim, to have dinner with the family and to meet his sister Laura. Laura and Jim are getting acquainted. Reading Laura is Melanie Eastman, and reading Jack is Mike Sternfeld.
Hello there, Laura.
Well, hello.
How are you feeling now? Better?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, here's a little dandelion wine.
Thank you.
Drink it, but don't get drunk. Will you have some gum?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, I think I will indulge with your permission. Think of the fortune made by that guy who invented the first chewing gum. Amazing, huh? You know, the Wrigley Building is one of the sites in Chicago. I saw it when I went up to the Century of Progress. Did you take in the Century of Progress?
No, I didn't.
Well, it was quite a wonderful exposition. What impressed me the most was the Hall of Science. Gives you the idea of what the future will be in America, even more wonderful than the present time. Now, your brother tells me you're shy. Is that right, Laura?
I don't know.
You know, I judge you to be an old-fashioned type of girl. Well, I think that's a pretty good type to be. I hope you don't think I'm being too personal, do you?
I believe I will take a piece of gum, if you don't mind. Mr. O'Connor, have you kept up your singing?
Singing? Me?
Yes, I remember what a beautiful voice you had.
You say you've heard me sing?
Oh, yes, yes, very often. I don't suppose you remember me at all.
You know, I have an idea I've seen you before. I had that idea as soon as you opened the door. It seemed like I was almost to remember your name, but the name that I started to call you wasn't a name. And so I stopped myself before I said it.
Wasn't it Blue Roses?
Oh my gosh, Blue Roses, yes, yes, Blue Roses. That's what was on my tongue when you opened the door. Isn't it funny what tricks your memory plays? I didn't connect you with high school somehow or other, but that's where it was. It was high school. You know, I didn't even know you were Shakespeare's sister. Gosh, I'm sorry.
I didn't expect you to. You barely knew me.
But we did have a speaking acquaintance, huh?
Yes, we spoke to each other.
When did you recognize me?
Oh, right
As
away?
soon as I came in the door?
When I heard your name, I thought it was probably you. I knew that Tom used to know you a little in high school. So when you came in the door, well, then I was sure.
Why didn't you say something then?
I didn't know what to say, and I was too surprised.
Oh, for goodness sake, you know, this is sure funny.
Yes, isn't it though?
Didn't we have a class and something together?
Yes, we did.
Oh, what class was that?
It was singing, chorus.
Uh-huh.
I sat across the odd.
Ah.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday.
Oh, now I remember. You always came in late.
Yes, it was hard for me getting up those stairs. I had to climb up and down the stairs with the brace on my leg, and it was so loud.
Oh, I never heard any clumping.
To me, it sounded like thunder.
Well, I never even noticed.
And everybody was seated before I came in. I had to walk in front of all those people. My seat was in the very back row. I had to go clumping all the way down the aisle with everyone watching me.
You shouldn't have been so self-conscious.
I know, but I was. It was always such a relief when the singing started.
Ah, yes, I placed you now. I used to call you Blue Roses. How was it that I started calling you that?
Well, I was out of school for a little while with pleurosis. When I came back, you asked me what was the matter. I said I had pleurosis, and you thought I said blue roses. That's what you called me after that.
Oh, I hope you didn't mind.
Oh, no, I liked it. You see, I wasn't acquainted with many people.
As I remember, you sort of stuck by yourself. You know, I guess being shy is something you have to work out of kind of gradually.
Yes, I guess.
Takes time.
You were in the Pirates of Penzance.
I sang the baritone lead in that operetta.
So beautifully.
You heard me?
All 3 times.
No.
Yes.
All 3 performances?
Yes.
Why?
I wanted to ask you to autograph my program.
Why didn't you just ask me?
You are always surrounded by your friends, so much that I never had a chance to.
Well, give me that program. Oh, can I lower it? Ah. There you are. Better late than never.
Oh, oh, what a surprise!
My signature isn't worth very much now, but someday, maybe it'll increase in value. Being disappointed is one thing, and being discouraged is something else. I am disappointed, but I'm not discouraged. You know, I'm 23 years old. How old are you?
I'll be 24 in June.
Oh, that's not old age.
No, but
You finished high school?
I didn't go back.
You mean you dropped out?
I made bad grades in my final exams.
What have you done since high school? Huh? I said, what have you done since high school, Laura?
Nothing much.
Oh, you must have been doing something these 6 long years.
Yes,
Well, then, such as what?
I took a business course at a business college.
And how did that work out?
Well, not very well. I had to drop out. It gave me indigestion.
Well, what are you doing now?
I don't do anything much. Oh, please don't think I just sit around doing nothing. My glass collection takes up a good deal amount of time. Glass is something you have to take very good care
What did you say about glass?
of. Collection, I said. I have one.
Well, you know what I judge to be the trouble with you? Inferiority complex. That's what they call it when someone low rates himself. I understand it because I had it too, although my case was not so aggravated as yours seems to be. You know what my strong advice to you is? Think of yourself as superior in some way.
In what way would I think?
Why, man alive, Laura, just look about you a little. What do you see? A world full of common people, all of them born and all of them going to die. Which of them has 1/10 of your good points, or mine, or anyone else's as far as that goes? Gosh, everybody excels in some one thing, some in many.
Oh?
I believe in the future of television. I wish to be ready to go up right along with it. Therefore, I'm planning to get it on the ground floor. In fact, I've already made the right connections, and all that remains is for the industry itself to get underway. Full stream. Knowledge, zip. Money, zip. Power. That's the cycle democracy is built on. I guess you sort of think I think a lot of myself.
No, oh,
Well, now how about you? Is there something you take more interest in than anything else?
Well, I do, as I said. I have my glass collection.
Not quite sure I know what you're talking about. What kind of glass is it?
They're little articles. They're ornaments mostly. Most of them are little animals made of glass, the tiniest little animals in the world. Mother calls them my glass menagerie. Here's an example of one.
Oh.
If you'd like to see it, this is one of the oldest. It's nearly 13. Oh, be careful. If you breathe on it, it breaks.
Oh, may not take it. It's pretty clumsy with things.
Go on, I trust you with him. There now. You're holding him gently. Hold him over the light. He loves the light. You see how the light shines through him?
Well, sure does shine.
I shouldn't be partial, but he's my favorite.
What kind of thing is this one supposed to be?
Well, haven't you noticed the single horn on his forehead?
Oh, unicorn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unicorns. Aren't they extinct in the modern world?
I
Oh,
know.
poor little fellow, he must feel sort of lonesome.
Well, if he does, he doesn't complain much about it. He stays on the shelf with some horses that don't have horns at all. And all of them seem to get along nicely together.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I haven't heard any arguments among them.
Well, no arguments. That's a pretty good sign. Where shall I set him?
Put him on the table.
Okay.
They all like a change of scenery once in a while.
You know, I think it stopped raining. and I hear music. Where's that music coming from?
From the Paradise Hall across the alley.
Well, how about cutting a little rug, Miss Wingfield? Or is it your program all filled up? Let me take a look. Why, every dance is taken. I'll just have to scratch some out. You know, I hear a waltz.
I can't dance.
There you go, that inferiority complex.
I've never danced in my life.
Come on, try. Come on, Laura, let yourself go.
I'm
Well, come on.
trying.
Not so stiff. Easy does it.
Oh, I know, but
Loosen the backbone. Now there, that's a lot better.
am I?
Lots better.
Oh my.
What did we hit?
Table.
Did something fall over? I think.
Yes.
Oh, I hope it wasn't that little glass horse with the horn. Is
It doesn't matter. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Well, you'll
I-
never
I-
forget. Go ahead.
I don't have favorites much. It's no tragedy, Freckles. Glass breaks so easily, no matter how careful you are. The traffic jars, the shelves, and the things that fall off them.
Still, I'm awfully sorry that I was the cause.
I'll just imagine he had an operation. The horn was removed to make him feel, well, less freakish. Now he will feel more at home with the other horses, the ones that don't have horns.
That's very funny. You know, I'm glad to see you have a sense of humor. You know, you're, well, very different. Surprisingly different from anyone else I know. Do you mind me telling you that? I mean it in a nice way. You make me feel sort of, oh, I don't know how to put it. I'm usually good at expressing things, but this is something I don't know how to say. Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty? Well, you are. In a different way from anyone else, and all the nicer because of the difference too. I wish that you were my sister. I'd teach you how to have some confidence in yourself. The different people are not like other people, but different people, there's nothing to be ashamed of because other people are not such wonderful people. They're as common as, well, weeds. But you, well, you're blue roses.
But blue is wrong for roses.
It's right for you. You're pretty.
In what respect am I pretty?
In all respects, believe me. If I had a sister like you, I'd do the same thing as Tom. I'd bring out fellows, introduce her to them, the right type of boys, the type to appreciate her. Only, well, he made a mistake about me. The only trouble is that in my case, I'm not in a situation to do the right thing. I can't take your phone number down and say I'll phone. I can't call you up next week and ask for a date. I thought I'd better explain the situation to you in case, well, you misunderstood it and I hurt your feelings. No, Laura.
You won't call again?
No, Laura, I can't. Without explaining, I've got strings on me. Laura, I've been going steady with a girl named Betty. She's a home girl like you, and Catholic and Irish, and in a great many ways, we get along fine. I met her last summer on a moonlight boat trip up the river to Alton. Right away from the start, it was love. Being in love has made a new man of me. The power of love is really tremendous. Love is something that changes the whole world, Laura. It Happened that Betty's aunt took sick. She got a wire and had to go. So Tom, when he asked me to dinner, I naturally accepted his invitation, not knowing that you, that he, that I... Oh, I'm such a stumble, John. I wish you would say something. What are you doing? What are you doing this for? You want me to have him? Or what for?
A souvenir.
We finish the evening with a short yet charming scene from The Matchmaker. Mrs. Levi is read by Denise Pepper. Mr. Vandergelder is read by Rich Dawson. Barnaby by Julius Hirsch. And Miss Van Heusen by Laurie Richards.
Ephraim Levi. I'm getting married again, Ephraim. I'm going to marry Horace Vandergelder for his money. I'm going to send his money out doing all the things you showed me what to do. And it won't be a marriage in the sense that we had one. But, I'll certainly make him happy. I'll try. And Ephraim, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of living hand to mouth. Oy, Ephraim. Oy, will you give me away, Ephraim, darling? Will you give me away? Well, but there comes a moment in everybody's life when he must decide whether he'll live among human beings or not. A fool among fools or a fool alone. As for me, I decided to live among them. I wasn't always so. After the death of my husband, I retired into myself. Yes, we're all fools, and we're all in danger of destroying the world with our folly. But the surest way to keep us out of harm is to give us the 4 or 5 human pleasures that are our right in the world, and that takes a little money. Geld. Money, I always felt money, pardon my expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless it's spread around, encouraging young things to grow. Anyway, that's the opinion of the second Mrs. Vandergelder.
Miss Van Heusen asked me to give you this.
Oh, thank you both. Sit down and rest yourself. What's been going on in the kitchen?
Oh, a lot of foolishness. Everybody falling in love with everybody. I forgave him. Himmelgard and that artist.
I knew you would.
I made Cornelius Hackle my partner.
Great. You won't regret it.
Dolly, you said some mighty unpleasant things to me in the restaurant last night, all about my house and everything.
Let's not say another word about it.
Dolly, you have a lot of faults.
Well, I know what you mean.
You're bossy, you're scheming, you're inquisitive.
Go on.
But you're a wonderful woman. Dolly, marry me.
Horace, stop right there. Stop right there.
I know I've been a fool around Mrs. Malloy and that other woman, but Dolly, forgive me and marry me.
But Horace, I don't dare.
What do you mean?
You know as well as I do that you're the first citizen of Yonkers.
Yeah?
Naturally, you'd expect your wife to keep an open house, to have tons of friends coming in and out all the time. Any wife of yours should be used to that kind of thing, right?
Well, Dolly, you can live any way you like.
Horace, you can't deny it. Your wife would have to be a somebody. Am I a somebody?
You are. You are a wonderful woman.
Oh, you're partial. Horace, it won't be enough for you to load your wife with money and jewels, to insist that she be a benefactress to the half of the town? No, she must be a somebody. Do you think I really have it in me to be a credit to you?
Dolly, everybody knows that you can do anything you wanted to do.
I'll try with your help. I'll try. By the way, I found your purse.
What? Well, what did I do? What? You're a wonderful woman.
Well, it just walked into my hand. I don't know how I do it. Sometimes I frighten myself, Horace. Take it. Money walks out of my hands, too.
Keep it. Just keep it.
Horace! Oh, I never thought I'd ever hear you say a thing like that.
Oh, I'm
Who is
sorry.
that?
I didn't know anybody was here.
Didn't know anybody was here.
No.
Idiot!
Oh, come on in, Barnaby. Come in.
Come in, Barnaby. Come in.
Oh, Cornelius is going to marry Mrs. Malloy.
Isn't that fine, Horace?
Barnaby, go on and tell the rest of them that Mrs. Levi has consented.
Finally consented.
Finally consented
Holy
to become my wife.
Holy cabooses! Hey, listen, everybody. Wolf Trap, I mean Mr. Veldegelder, is going to marry Mrs. Levi.
Oh my goodness, Dolly, that's the best news I've ever heard. No more coffee, no more gingerbread. And there are 3 couples in my house that are going to be married. Well, that's life. Disappointments and illusions.
No, it's not over.
Hold on. There isn't any more coffee, there isn't any more gingerbread, and there isn't any more play. But there is one more thing we have to do. Barnaby, come here. Come here, Barnaby. Come here. Barnaby. You know, you're the youngest one here, and I think you have to explain to the people what the moral of the play is. Yes, you, go. Good, Walter.
I think it's about, I think it's about adventure. The test of adventure is that when you're in the middle of it, you say to yourself, oh, now I got myself into an awful mess. I wish I was sitting quietly at home. And the sign that something's wrong with you is when you sit quietly at home, wishing you were having an adventure. So, now all we want to thank you for coming tonight. And we hope that in your lives you'll have just the right moment of sitting quietly at home and just the right amount of adventure. Good night.
We would like to thank all of you for coming tonight. And at this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage our entire cast, the directors, the producers, and the stage crew.
This year you will see some different changes from Reader's Theater. We're wearing mics, so the actors are able to move a little more. We have some minimal sets, minimal costumes, and a few props.
The actors are reading 5 scenes from 4 different plays, a mixture of dramatic and comedic material. I hope you enjoy our choices.
Because his plays were often set in the small towns in the Midwest, he was known as the playwright of the Midwest. In 1953, he received a Pulitzer Prize for his play Picnic.
Have you read the Kinsey Report, Miss Buckholder?
I should say not.
How old were you when you first had your first affair, Miss Buckholder?
Stop it.
And did you ever have relations with your grandfather?
Turk, stop it. He dines 3 nights a week at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant, does he? Well, he's taking us there now.
Think of the fortune made by the guy that invented the first piece of chewing gum. Amazing, huh? You know, the Wrigley Building is one of the sites in Chicago. I saw it when I went up to the Century of Progress.
I believe I will take a piece of gum, if you don't mind. Mr. O'Connor, have you kept up your singing?
Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. Ephraim, I'm going to marry Horace Vandergelder for his money. I'm going to do with the money like you taught me what to do.
You have a lot of faults.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You're bossy, you're scheming, you're inquisitive.
Go on.
But you're a wonderful woman. Dolly, marry me.
Horace. Oh, Dolly, that's the best news I've ever heard. No more coffee, no more gingerbread. But there are 3 couples in my house that are going to be married.
So, now we want to thank you for coming tonight. And we hope that in your lives you have just the right amount of sitting at home and just the amount of adventure. Good night.